All right, listen up. This skit's got F-bombs flying left and right, so if that offends you, now's your chance to scram. But hey, don't blame me. Blame the corrupt jackasses I'm about to tear into. And before we start, big shout out to Chris Dallas, the best damn scriptwriter on YouTube. Nobody does it better. Now, let's get into this shit. Ooh, would you look at this? Would you look at this bullshit? You gotta be fucking kidding me. You mean to tell me that this putz, this crooked, lying, two-faced sack of rat shit, James Comey, yeah, the guy who ran the FBI like his own little crime syndicate, was out here running honeypot operations, spying on Trump, making up fake fucking Russian collusion charges, and then covering it all up like some cheap fucking magician at a kid's birthday party? And he ain't been locked up yet? What in the fuck are we even doing here? Let me get this straight. So we got whistleblowers, not conspiracy theorists, not tinfoil hat guys, fucking whistleblowers who are saying that this sack of rat vomit ordered FBI agents, female agents, to go undercover as honeypots to infiltrate Trump's campaign and get dirt on him? Are we fucking serious right now? This ain't some spy movie. This is real life. This guy ran the FBI like it was a fucking mafia crew, except unlike real mobsters, this fucking idiot got caught. And now, finally, Kash Patel and the new FBI are actually investigating his fucking sorry ass. Let me tell you something. About fucking time. 'Cause if I did a fraction of what this prick did, I'd be breaking rocks at Rikers Island before I could even fucking blink. But no, Comey gets a book deal, a couple of cushy fucking TV interviews, and he's out there campaigning for Biden and Kamala Harris like he ain't got a fucking care in the world. This is how corruption works, people. This fucking scumbag lied under oath. He leaked classified shit. He let Hillary fucking Clinton walk free even though she obviously broke the law, big time. And then he turned the fucking FBI into a political weapon against a sitting president. What else we gotta do here? Draw the guy a fucking map to the nearest prison cell? Oh, well, you know, the FBI just made a few mistakes in 2016. Some procedural errors. Get the fuck out of here. That ain't a mistake. That's a full-blown coup. If you plant fake fucking evidence, lie to courts, and run illegal surveillance, that's called a fucking crime. And let me tell you something else. Trump is back. And you best believe this ain't just gonna be some little investigation. Oh, no. Heads are gonna fucking roll. And James Comey, buddy, you better start picking out your fucking orange jumpsuit now, 'cause you ain't gonna be strutting around MSNBC much longer. America, we got fucking played. The FBI, under this rat-faced son of a bitch, rigged an election, spied on a sitting president, and now they're acting like, oh, gee, how'd that happen? I'll tell you how it happened. Because nobody had the fucking balls to hold these people accountable. Well, guess what? Time's up, motherfuckers. The truth is coming out, the investigations are starting, and this piece of shit, James Comey, is going down.
You got to get rid of people like this. Jim Comey, who signed on, obviously, with the woke agenda because he's weak. This is one of the most disgusting human beings on planet Earth. A man who has done more damage to the United States and its institutions than I'd argue anyone else alive right now. There are people who've done as much, John Brennan, but you can't possibly do more. This man decimated the credibility of the FBI. He is the worst FBI director in the history of the FBI. And the problem with Jim Comey is he is a straight up sociopath. He is a man who has zero remorse for what he did. There is a damning report that just came out, the Durham report, suggesting they never had any evidence to start this case with at all. And Jim Comey, the FBI director, who personally oversaw the case against Trump to spy on him and his presidency, you'd think this guy would sliver into the cave he came from, to never be seen from again, and his family would tell people he died in a car accident so they don't have to acknowledge they know him. Not this guy. This a-hole loser wrote another book and is out doing the media tour. So on the media tour, he was asked, hey, listen, now that the Durham report came out, anything embarrassing here? Are you like going to apologize to America? Nope, not at all. This is a sociopath in action. Watch this loser.
As for the Durham report, 300 pages, 4 years investigating the investigators. One of the things that did come out of it was that procedures, regular FBI procedures, were ignored, that steps were missed along the way in this investigation. In fact, Director Wray said when the report came out, yeah, we acknowledged that a couple of years ago, and we've changed all that. Those changes are already in place. Do you acknowledge perhaps that some mistakes were made along the way?
Oh, definitely. And they were found 4 years ago by the Inspector General. So there's nothing new in this new document.
What were some of those mistakes from your point of view?
Oh, that the FBI didn't communicate clearly the status of certain sources. They didn't double check certain information before putting it in a court application for a foreign intelligence wiretap, and a bunch of others.
And so do you believe now, as some of these politicians call for defunding of the FBI, that has been corrected and that now the procedures are in place to avoid those kind of mistakes in the future?
I think so. But in complex investigations, there's always going to be mistakes. It doesn't mean the FBI is incompetent, honest, and independent.
So, Director, with some distance now from your time there with that investigation and everything that came into that 2016 election, are there things that you wish you had done differently?
Oh, plenty. I mean, plenty of small things. In the main, I think the FBI did it in the right way during a very difficult time in 2016.
Is this guy smoking the glass? Is this guy on crack? Is he smoking crack?
But when do you believe the FBI figured out that all of this was just one political campaign trying to take down another?
I think they knew right away in the documents that we put out in the Nunes investigation, the Nunes memo, and the Hipsy report on Russian active measures show that the FBI knew right away because their FISA abuse process, now that declassification process is complete and your viewers can read it, that the FBI knew the information was fraudulent. They knew the credibility problems with Christopher Steele, and they knew the DNC through Fusion GPS and Perkins Coie were piping in tens of millions of dollars into the machine so that they could get up a FISA warrant on President Trump. So I think they knew right away, which is why I think the individuals at the head of the FBI need to be held accountable. Look out for indictments against the folks like Fusion GPS and Glenn Simpson for helping perpetuate this fraud. And look out for individuals like Lisa Page and Peter Strzok. I believe they're already helping John Durham. They're cooperating with him to get the bigger fish like the Andy McCabe, who is the biggest fraudster next to James Comey. I think you're going to see these indictments start coming out on the individuals at the top. It's just going to take a few more months, but I remind your viewers, it takes a little bit of time to work these matters.
And if justice actually gets served for once, oh, baby, that's going to be a fucking miracle. A fucking once-in-a-lifetime event like a unicorn winning the lottery. All right, now that's what I'm talking about. Finally, some real justice is coming. Took long enough, but hey, I'll take it. Now do the right thing, subscribe, like, comment, and share this video. Yeah, I know you hear that shit all the time, but let me tell you something. Chris Dallas and Celebrity Recreations ain't like the rest. Best fucking scripts, best stories, and we tell it like it is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta go grab a drink before I explode from how fucking happy I am that this cocksucker is getting investigated, and also how fucking pissed I've been since 2016 when they allowed this shit to happen. Fucking corrupt motherfuckers. So hit that fucking button, spread the word, and let's enjoy this shit together. Vinny out.